Okay, so official welcome to everyone for this full moon in Pisces. So we are in the Virgo sign under the Pisces full moon. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Some of you may or may not have seen the news really recently, but I'd just like to, I'd just like to give a moment of appreciation for our beloved Queen, who, in case you didn't know, has recently passed away. So sorry to be the bearer of bad news if you didn't know that. So yeah, if we can just close our eyes and just take a moment to give some space and gratitude for her. I just feel like I can't perform the rest of this evening without having mentioned it, because she's been such a huge part of, well, my life, and I'm sure many people. Whether you're a royalist or not, or interested, she has been a constant figurehead, and has been through so much, and I can't quite imagine myself working until I'm the age that she has been. So yeah, just take a deep breath in and just give a moment of gratitude. Thank you for being a part of that. And just to say, like, what an amazing, powerful woman as well, like to have that for us as women at this time. So yeah, it's been amazing to have her just be there. Okay, moving on with our evening. And it's, the nights are getting darker now, and the mornings are darker. So I feel like I personally feel much more connected to that sort of energy around the moon. And that's why I like to keep it going all year round, that whole connection, because it's so easy over those summer months when the energy is a lot higher to lose those bits of connection to the moon. Especially the sun can take the power. So anyway, this evening, the energy of the full moon is in, as I say, Pisces, which is a watery energy. So there's a lot around emotions and allowing them to flow through us, to be released and let go of. But it's also this, I love the water energy because it's also has that such lifting, playful, fun side that is, again, so creative. Like, without water there wouldn't be life, and I feel like the weather is really replicating the moon at the moment, or this time, because I don't know about you guys, but we recently had a storm. There was another storm yesterday, there was a storm the day before, and it just feels like this water is really powerful right now and reminding us how much we need it. And then in this Virgo season, so those who were here at the full moon, the new moon of Virgo, when it's that earth energy, it's all like really practical, looking at how we nurture ourselves, and that real get back to school kind of vibe that we receive in the September time. So yeah, I feel the more I work with this energy, it's quite amazing to see these patterns in our society and how they've kind of formed. And yeah, the Virgo is definitely that organization, looking after yourself, to be able to look after others all around you. So we're going to weave these two energies into tonight's practice. As always, we're going to welcome the moon in shortly, and the energies of that. We'll do some breath work. Today it's going to be standing to get this flow of energy moving within us. And then there'll be a cleansing and celebratory side of this full moon in meditation, ready for journaling, and then a little ritual to finish. So I hope you enjoy this evening, and I'm going to give quite a bit of space for the meditation tonight. And the reason during this meditation is because I will give some cues and prompts, but I was recently also in a women's circle, which was the perfect timing for this moon energy for me. And it really came at the right time. And there was so much silence in this women's circle, more than usual, and it just was so healing. So I'm going to bring that sort of element across a little bit more tonight. Okay, everybody, grab whatever it is that you are using to burn or give as an offering. It can be a candle, it could be sage or rosemary. I've got incense burning, but I think I'm going to go for a bit of lavender as well tonight. So once you've got it burning, close your eyes and just take in the smells and let the energy just cleanse over your body, over your aura, and starting to go out into your space around you as well. You can repeat these words after me or in your mind, out loud or in your mind. Dear Sister Moon, I invite you here into our ceremony and into the ceremony in the space of each sister here on this call. I ask that you bless us with your vibrant moonlight. We use this energy to purify ourselves this evening, to release the old, to release the stagnant energy that's not serving our highest and best. May we use your moonlight to recognize our own beauty, our own achievements, and all the gifts that the universe presents to us and gives us freely. May we honor whatever emotions surface for us tonight, using your moonlight to bear witness to them. Seeing in you the courage and letting that reflect in us. Letting your moonlight wash over us and protect us this evening. And may we also know that the earth is there to support us and hold us. Take a deep breath in. Noticing the smells of your space, the energy of your space. Thank you, Sister Moon, for being here with us. Before you open your eyes, ladies, just take a moment to connect to your womb space. Space of water, space of creation, whether that is practically in the sense of goals, projects, achievement led, or whether that is the idea of us birthing life, physical life. And just check in with yourself. And if you are still on in your maiden and mother days where you still have a cycle, then just check in on where you're at, what day you're on. So way back when traditionally women would bleed under the new moon and be ovulating under the full moon. Or when we look at ourselves, we can see how this pattern forms and how they mirror each other. So for me, I was ovulating last week and I felt very much connected to what the full moon energy is, this celebration of life, of high energy, of the moon and the sun at the same time. But it doesn't mean I can't still connect to that right now. It's just a really awesome observation to see. And if you don't know, then that's cool too. Slowly start to open your eyes and come back into this space. Stand up, and I'm just going to do a shimmy with the camera. It's down, and to put it back down afterwards. Okay, when you stand up, firstly, shut down the eyes again and just take a moment to connect down into your feet. So it's a movement breath work today. So the energy within us can start to flow and shift, which I find is really useful under a full moon. When again, our emotions can be quite high, and sometimes it's nice to get that movement going before we come down into meditation. Just notice where you hold your weight in your feet. Is the pelvis pushing forwards or tilting back? Can you find this optimal alignment for you? And some of you will have done this breath work with me before. It's got many names. The one that I go by is knocking on heaven's door. So let the arms be really relaxed and start to twist your body and let them hit against the front and back of your body. Starting to wake up the kidneys, which is the energy of water, of life. Close your eyes, breathe in a way that is serving you. So it might be in and then out as you swing round. It might be fast or slow, but just connect. Arms are really floppy. Watching out for the knees and not over twisting. Start to let the breath in the nose and out the mouth. Start to take the front arm a little higher up your body, which will just get a little bit closer to kind of spleen energy and liver energy. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Take 3 more big breaths in and out. Feeling like water flowing side to side, and then let the movement become smaller after your 3 big breaths. And then come to stillness and just observe the effects of that breath work and movement. In these moments, let the breath come deeper down into the belly, towards the pelvis, that watery space. I'm just going to take 2 more variations of movement. First one, bring your right hand towards the lower region of your pelvis and hips. Your left hand towards your towards your ribs, just under your chest. Take a breath in, bend the knees. Exhale, start to journey over towards your left side. Exhaling, breathing in, switch the hands, inhaling across and exhaling to the other side. So you'll find your rhythm of breath. Switching the hands, left hand on top as you travel to the left, right hand on top as you travel to the right. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Just feeling this energy starting to be created in your hands. Moving the hips side to side, as if you are flowing through water. And if you're being really rigid, allow yourself to soften into this. Even if the hands move a little bit, just allow for the hips to move, the body to be free. Welcome in that creativity, that playful side. Take 3 more rounds either side. Noticing, becoming aware of what is going on in the pelvis. And after your 3 rounds, take a breath, arms out to the side. Exhaling, come back to your pelvis, your sacral area. Again, just noticing any little shifts or effects from breathing and moving. And the last one is a personal favorite, which combines the water and earth elements. Breathing in, arms reach up, drawing energy up into the hands. Exhaling, let it waterfall down the front of your body. Softening the knees as you go down and letting it recycle back into the earth. Breathing in, arms out to the side. Drawing energy up into the hands from the earth. Letting yourself be cleansed as the energy, like a waterfall, down the front of the body. Keep this going. Breathing in, lift. Exhale, let it fall. Breathing in from the earth up to the moon. Maybe drawing in any visualizations of colors that you feel drawn to. Or just this idea of water cleansing you. Maybe you've recently been caught out in the rain and you can really visualize and feel this cleansing. Take 3 more rounds. And after your 3 rounds, keep your eyes closed, let the arms relax, either at the side of the body or back onto the womb space. And just observing any little shifts or energy, wherever that may be. Deep breath in through the nose, down into the womb space. Let it go out through the mouth. One more like that. Slowly open your eyes and just flick their fingers 3 times down towards the earth, really intentionally, so that just anything that came up, whether you were aware of it or not, is just releasing down to be recycled into the earth. I'm going to move my screen back and get comfortable in a seated position. Debated whether I should have put music on for that, but actually I feel listening to our breath is really beautiful and not going to the beat of the music. Let me know if this is too quiet or too loud. I should have done a mic check beforehand. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. If it's too loud, give me a thumb down. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Okay. Now to go on a little journey of reflection, self-discovery, and just seeing what's there to be witnessed at the evening. And even if nothing comes up for you, know that that is still a feeling, you know, numbness is still kind of a feeling. So just be aware of that. Close down your eyes. And just for these first few moments again, feel back into your breath now. Welcoming it deeper into your body, like a wave, down into the abdomen. Breath coming in through the nose or the mouth, filling and feeding your body. And then emptying back up and out through the nose or the mouth. Take a moment to observe the pause in between the breaths. Knowing that when you bring awareness to your breath, it is fueling your journey into meditation, supporting you. Begin to notice if there is anything asking for your attention in this moment. whether it's sensations in your body or thoughts from earlier today or later in the future. Just allow for them to be there, coming back to this present moment. In the light of the moon and in the presence of each other, being held by the moon and held by the women here, and the earth too. What is it that you need to go into tonight? Where have your emotions been these last few days, or what have you been running away from or distracting yourself from? Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. It's a closing of a chapter, a death and a rebirth. Much like the end of this season, the summer season is coming to an end. What is it that you can release this evening that has been holding you back? That's been stopping you from moving forwards or returning into old patterns? I'm going to leave you in silence to feel into your body and feel into your mind. And if the tears want to run, let them come. That water energy is so welcome this evening. What is your heart saying? Maybe place a hand or two over your heart or over your womb. It can be really powerful. Virgo side of this moon is our body, our earth, and asks how we care for ourselves, our body, our mind. Pisces side of this moon asks us to look at our emotions, perhaps where we've been sabotaging ourselves or playing it small, not allowing life to move with flow and ease through us, with us. It wants us to feel joyful and playful. What is it that needs to move, to shift, to step into that power? Who do you need to be? Who do you want to be? Notice any sensations in your body and breathe into it. My body is becoming real, finely tuned to tell me what's wrong, what I need to look at. Listen in. Begin to visualize our sister moon above you, beaming in all her glory. Feeling the rays from the sun hitting the moon. This powerhouse of energy coming down onto your body, penetrating through the space that you're in, through your home, through your aura, into your body, and allowing it to wash through you. Down over the head, crown of the head. Running through your entire body, cleansing and releasing any stuck energy, any diseased cells, anything alien to your body. Allowing it to wash away any pain or suffering. Breathing with intention now. Drawing in that moon energy and letting it flood and wash through your system, through your bones, your muscles, your fascia. And allowing it to release back down into Mother Earth. Taking inspiration from our seasons, the trees are losing their leaves and shedding what doesn't serve them. It's time for us to do the same. So that we may grow bigger and stronger and healthier with more ease. Take a breath in and start to notice that you feel lighter. Maybe you can see your body shining. This is the harvest moon. Take a good look up at the harvest moon as a reminder of what we have achieved through the whole year up until now. What are the gifts, what are the achievements that we have harvested? Let this moon energy now flood, beaming light onto all that lights up your world, giving an opportunity to celebrate yourself. Something we tend to shy away from as humans. When have you felt in most flow and ease? What joy have you received that's filled your heart and left you feeling connected to yourself, others, and the world? On that list is showing up for yourself tonight and doing this work, connecting to this energy. Women here. Begin to feel back into your roots, the space around you, feeling the moon above you, and thanking her for her gifts, her space, her light. Take a deep breath in. And let this one out of the mouth. I'm going invite you to place a hand over your heart and a hand over your womb. And just take a moment to thank yourself for this body. It's a vessel for experiencing the world. And send yourself love right now. And if there is a particular part of your body which is in discomfort or disease that you've been working with, notice how it feels now, and you can still send more love and light to this space. Knowing it's heard, it's safe. Slowly start to welcome yourself back into this space and just add any movement that feels good. It might be situated in the pelvis, it might be a stretch of the arms or side bend, just anything you feel you need to get this energy extra shifting and moving. I'm going to leave the music going, and feel free to add a little bit more movement if that's what's being asked of you, or grab your pen and paper and just write down what it is that you're wanting to release under this full moon tonight, even though it's in a few days' time. Release whatever you wish. And also come back to what is it you're harvesting? What is it that you have achieved and feel good about in your life? And that could be from the last moon ritual we did together, whether that was 2 weeks ago or longer, or whether it was at the start of the year, something that you've been working towards this whole time and now it's come into fruition, or you can see the signs of it coming. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, continue to breathe deeply. And even as you write, more might be coming up for you. Might be triggering pathways to other things. Journaling is one of my favorites to do. And don't worry about spelling, don't worry about grammar, just write from your heart. If you haven't already, start considering your strengths, your achievements. Last few moments here, and if you finish writing, just take a moment to either reread or see where your energy's settling. And if you're frantically writing, you can always come back to this after we finish our time together if more stuff is coming up. And the official full moon is actually Saturday, so you may wish to continue exploring it over that time as well. So I'm actually going to abrupt ending. Okay, so now we have reached our little ritual to kind of bring everything together and just seal the deal. So if you've got a bowl of water, or like I have today, it's like a big jar. Actually, yeah, just take hold of it for a moment and just feel into you and the water's energy combining. So just taking a note that this water heals us, it purifies us, and we are made up of 63% water in certain parts of our body, up to 80% in other parts of our body. So it's pretty big. It's a really important part of us. Just honoring its energy and the sacredness from Mother Earth, her gifts. And I'm going to place this down in front of you. Take a moment to light anything that you have again, whether it is incense, sage, if you've got anything left, and just take a moment to cleanse any crystals that you have with you. So I'm going to go for this one tonight. So just take a moment to hold the crystal over anything. And if you don't have anything to cleanse with, you can actually bang it on the earth, and that helps shake the energy around. And then keep hold of your crystal in your hands. Close your eyes. Feeling the energy of earth in the crystal. And allowing for, if there was one thing that you felt you summed up what it is you want to release this evening, fully, utterly putting that energy into something else. Feel for releasing that into through your hands and into this crystal. Might be said in a mantra, you might shout it out loud if you feel comfortable, or you might subtly just allow for this energy from perhaps a part of your body to draw up or down and into your hands. You could even whisper into the crystal. And when you are ready and you feel that your energy has been transported into the crystal or whatever item you're using, it could be a rock, place it into your water. Then take hold of your herbs or rose petals, is what I've also got here. So whatever it is that you have. And again, just take a moment to let this in your hands over your sage, whatever it is you have, to just be cleansed. And then let them rest either by your womb space or by your heart. Close the eyes again. And say in your mind, I take these herbs which hold beauty and perfume. They represent the beauty and perfume in all life as an offering. And I welcome and embrace this energy into my being. May these herbs seep into my spirit. All the love, connection, and powers of earth. And this time, take a moment to give thanks. Something that you've achieved that you're really grateful for, or any other part of your life that you're just super grateful for. Feel for adding that extra element into your hands. Again, transporting that energy. And when you're ready, you can sprinkle it in, you can pour it in, whatever works, into your water. And then lastly, before we seal the deal this evening, and it's gone a little bit over tonight, take hold of your essential oil, which for me is a really beautiful combination of this water and earth element. So hold this in your hands. And again, just take a moment to thank this sacred gift. May this oil bring balance to our energy levels and restore harmony in our body, our mind, and our spirit. And when you're ready, just add a few little drops into your moon water mix. Once you have done that, just take a moment again to hold your water in your hands, now with the 4 elements combined. You might be able to smell the ingredients. Just take that into your body. And know that you have the power to draw all that is good towards you, all that is bright, all that is light in love towards you. And let the energies in this jar, in yourself, flood into your home, into your world. All that is good, all that is needed. I'm going to quickly read one little thing as you hold this creation in your hands. In the infinity of life, where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. Each one of us, myself included, experiences the richness and fullness of life in ways that are meaningful to us. I now look at my past with love and choose to learn from my old experiences. There is no right or wrong, nor good nor bad. The past is over and done. The only experience is of the moment. I love myself for being myself and bringing myself through the past into the present moment. I share what and who I am and know, for all to know that we are one in spirit. All is well in my world. Take a deep breath in and out. Now, this little concoction creation that you have, know that the crystal is being further cleansed and releasing what it is that you wish to out into the universe and into the world. You can place this concoction out in front of the moonlight tonight and tomorrow, and you could then add it into a bath and allow it to be within your bath and cleanse. You could pour it over you in the shower if you want to, mind the crystal, or whatever the rock is. I don't want to be blamed for any foot injuries or such. Or you could take this out into your garden or into a stream or what have you, and pour it away there as a way of releasing and letting go all of this love and release into the world. So I'd love to hear what you end up doing with them. I'd be fascinated. And thank you so much for joining me tonight and being on this journey with me. It is an absolute pleasure to share this space. It's been so healing for me on so many levels, and I feel more connected to myself and the universe for doing all this work. So yeah, I just hope that spills out to everybody else. And the next one is, it's a little, because obviously the moon isn't quite even 28 days full cycle. So the next one is the 26th that I'll be doing. So it's a week up, yeah, however many weeks away that is. 26th of September, feels like ages, but maybe see you then, or another one in the future. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm just going to stop the recording.